Today is Monday, September the 14th. I'm not going to draw any other conclusions today other than to show you some things about the Ichimoku. First of all, the McClellan indicator has moved up near to the neutral line. So really nothing to say about that today. But let's look at the S&P. S&P has been riding, the chikou span has been riding on these candles. Apple riding on the candles. Caterpillar, I'm running pretty free and clear, looking at a resistance here of 78.6 on this Fibonacci. So just keep an eye on that for a breakout, and that's going to be a hell of a stock over the next year. Home Depot riding on the candles, chikou span riding on the candles. Whirlpool, chikou span riding on the candles. Amazon, chikou span has broken through the candles, but look what happened over here. We've got the price that's tipped right off of the cloud perfectly. These are obviously Fibonacci's that are getting long in the tooth when you talk about 400% of this wave right here. And that's the coronavirus wave. I mean, that is incredible. But look at here. Here we had saved by the candles. And here we had saved by the candles. Here we lose them. But that's because we came down to touch the cloud. And you could look for a little Amazon rebound tomorrow. If it starts to push through the cloud, there's a lot of resistance here. And that would be a time to short the stock. Let's look at Disney. Haven't looked at Disney yet. So what do we see? We see saved by the candles, and we should expect, if we look at the behavior of the other stocks, we should see Disney going up tomorrow. Facebook, same thing. Again, here's some Fibonacci's that are getting maybe a little old, and it's still the coronavirus, what I call the coronavirus down wave, but now we've doubled the length of that down wave. We recovered it at 223. Now we're up to 304. We had resistance there. We've come back, but we're looking at, here's 150% support, but more important is the 50 SMA, but we're looking at that candle support right there for Facebook. Google, candle support again, candle support here, candle support all along here. Only dipped below the candles for one day there, but look where we've gotten 2 days in a row now. We've bounced off of the chikou span. This is why I think that the S&P ultimately is coming down to the cloud, because we've seen it with Amazon, we've seen it with Google, and we've seen the chikou span being supportive for so many other stocks. This is Global Payments Network, which I haven't looked at in a long time. But you can look and see that the chikou span bounced off the bottom of the cloud here. Not a lot of resistance there, so there's an opportunity for Global Payments Network to take a bounce. Let's look at Goldman Sachs as a financial instrument, and it's pierced through the cloud. Its chikou span is back here, and the chikou span looks like it's right in here. So it's really running on the top of the cloud. Netflix, saved by the chikou span on the 50, and a 178.6% Fibonacci save after this rejection here. Not quite a double top. Sellers sitting right below the 261.8, and the other opening high. This was its highest closing high, then it had this closing high. Anyways, we're looking at the chikou span and the 50 there. Do we want to look at any others? Tesla. Tesla had a big day today. Its technical was this bounce on September the 8th off of the 50 simple moving average. Let's look at Walmart. Nothing to see there. WWC. And finally, W, which we haven't looked at in a long time. Look at that, support on the cloud. So many stocks getting support, several stocks getting support on the cloud, many stocks with their candles, trailing candles being support for the chikou span. Just more evidence to me that the S&P really has some weakening to go yet. Are we going to see a big correction? No. Are we going to see some channeling until we hit the cloud? Yes, we are. Do we come down and touch the 50 yen? Maybe we don't touch the 50 simple moving average, but we just channel long enough to hit the cloud, find the support, and move back up.